What's up, squad? It's your Squid. This video is another one from my motorsport playlist. A couple of days ago someone let me know that this was out, and they don't usually do it when there's a crash, but Radioactive, which is basically, from what I understand, like the radio channel of the crews talking to the drivers and the drivers talking to the crews, or the drivers talking to each other or something, I don't know, like all the actual mic'd up people from the day. And yeah, the 2020 Daytona 500, that was the Ryan Newman crash, which first got me, like the first video I reacted to that created my motorsport playlist was the Ryan Newman crash from this event. So it kind of feels like I've come full circle for my however many motorsport videos I've done since, you know what I mean? I'm excited to do it, but thank you very much to the people who suggested it. So hopefully it'll be as good as you wanted it to be, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. But these guys are my patrons, you know the deal, you know how I start every video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, all that jazz. Let's get into it. I hope you've enjoyed my videos today, guys. I've really enjoyed making them and whatnot. So this will probably be the last reaction I do for today itself, but I have a whole bunch of other playlists. So if this was the first time you've stumbled across me, check out all of those other playlists as well. I'm trying to get as many clicks as I can in this last week before the end of June to make up for the first half of June when I wasn't recording because of the birth of my son. But yeah, Radioactive 2020 Daytona 500. Let's do this. This should be interesting.
Veteran, no matter how long you've been coming to this event, there are butterflies. There have to be.
The biggest race of your career.
Yep.
One of the biggest races in the world. I guarantee you there's a lot of butterflies.
Without a doubt.
This is the Daytona 500.
Just fun today, guys. Expect we're all having fun the rest of the season. Let's have some fun here. Have fun.
I like the subtitles. Good looking out.
100 miles. We'll be smart. Put ourselves in good spots. We'll be there again. You gotta be the most excited person here for this day. Oh, hell yeah.
Gentlemen, start your engines. 40 cars coming to life.
I react to some planes and stuff for my Red Bull playlist too.
Love it.
I'll go back and I talked over that one.
40 cars coming to life.
Can you still pace the field? Yes. Love it.
That's mad.
A lap of honor for Jimmy Johnson as he starts his final full season.
What a moment.
I'm not feeling anything. Not at all.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. waves the green flag. The
Nice.
62nd Daytona 500 is underway.
I've got the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Joe Rogan podcast in my watch later, and I can't decide if, like, 'cause it's a pretty long one, can't decide if I'm going to watch it in like a 12-part reaction to, and you know, we can all sort of watch it together, or if I'm just going to watch it in my own time. So if that's something you're interested in, if that's something you might want to watch me do, it'd be a hefty multi-parter, you know, because it is pretty long. If you're not into Joe Rogan, go and find it and check it out. But yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in that. I might spend a day making those and doing those, you know what I mean? But if not, I'll just watch it within my own time. That they've got the subtitles.
So excited for the start of a 500 yesterday and never so disappointed.
Now here we are, 24 hours later.
Happened with Talladega this year as well.
Trying to wreck up there, trying to wreck. Oh boy.
Double zero.
Oh, that's not good.
Last year in Daytona.
We're wrecked.
How many times can he block me? And that's just common sense.
I think he's not blocking today.
I was trying to be able to make sense of it.
I do not want retards from behind you, so whatever lane he's in, please don't be in his.
Hamlin leads at lap 1.
Fair enough.
What the man? God, he's so stupid. Why is he leading?
Wow, there we go again. All right.
Pit road is open here. The end of stage 2 complete.
Fucking. Listen to the way he talks about people. Like,
Please don't be in his.
Denny Hamlin leads at lap 100.
because he's in front of you, you fucking goober.
Pit road is open here. The end of stage 2 complete.
All well. 22 outside. Oh, damn cash in. All right, we need to see the grill. You gotta be.
Oh, rough.
We Yeah, we lost 20 spots. We took our gas can with us, so I'm sure we'll have a penalty. Yeah, I'd say you can count on that.
Yeah.
All eyes on the flag stand, waiting for
That's
the green
rough.
flag to go in the air, and it does.
I get pretty crazy on here, you know. See, next time, 4 tires. Hit road now.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
He's on the race. Hit or what? I don't know what he was doing. Happened. I don't know how he this up. I was telling the 11 that we were coming, and when I turned around and looked like a 20 packed in from behind.
All right.
There's plenty of time left. Just be on your toes. Be careful, these guys. Oh, they're gonna wreck here.
Yeah. Oh, see ya. Called it. Who was that? Who called it?
Be careful, these guys. Oh, they're gonna wreck
Tim
here.
Fedawar.
Here's the big one.
We're wrecking, guys. A lot of damage. Whoop. Probably have no oil pressure.
What a surprise. There's a bush whinging.
The alternator.
Oh, rough.
Coming. For some reason I like running at the bottom. So you got options. Run up top, you just pile into it.
Yep.
Hey, are you fast? Yeah. Man, I can see the radiator.
Oh,
Bunch of cars are torn up, man. I mean,
I can see the radiator.
damn steering wheel's upside down. Front killed. Steering's really tough. Tires are probably down.
Listen to the analyzing of them. Like these are,
Tires back up.
like these guys are at the fucking, like they're in the cockpit basically. You know what I mean? Like they are in danger, in the most danger, in a wrecked car, trying to figure it all out. But as they're trying to figure it all out, they're diagnosing and analyzing to give the guys the 30 seconds they need to get as much shit as they can prepared. Like there's just so much meticulous detail and so many layers of different competitive willy won't he sort of stuff in NASCAR, you know what I mean? Like there's like, you know, like it's a game of centimeters or a game of inches, you know, or a bee's dick and a amoeba's eyelash, whatever you want to call it, right? There's you know, there was a race that finished by 2 1,000ths of a second, for fuck's sake, right? And it comes down to little shit like that. It's not watching people drive around in circles, it's watching teams of people try to be cohesive for multiple hours at length while they're trying to harness a controlled explosion around a fucking, like, oh man.
Car that has not refired is Kyle Busch.
So lock in there.
Oh, what a shame.
It won't refire here. Okay. Can you get us to push? We'll just push it straight to the garage. It won't count the lap anyway. We'll get pushed. It was a 22. I'm sure he knows we got control. It's not good all day. Stay cool here. You do this. One more looking low. 77. Middle.
Oh, there we go.
Logano is in it. Castoni is in it.
77 just corrected. Halo. Check out. Where's the line? Goes into the left.
Oh, rough.
Get my breath. I'm coming to you. We're done. Yeah, you can drop it one. We're done. That might have been one car too many there, Ross. Probably good. 43's on here. Obviously, wrecking down here on the bottom. No caution yet. Give it straight. You can't pretend, Peter.
Alrighty, Clint. Far out. Tell us what you really think, mate.
Same song, second verse.
11's looking pretty good now. Yes, it's four. Ask Ryan if he wants to do the teammate deal. Mike up. He's on board to do that. He just worries about him being able to stay latched on to us. They have to help. Figure out what you got to do. You not to push a purple car to victory, you know?
Yeah.
I got you. Car's on.
Overtime once again. Green flag back in the air here.
Maybe this wasn't the Newman one.
Well, it's on you. He's on you. 17 off the 6. Down from you about half. They're too wide. Don't get too far out. One back. 12 is outside. Big run coming to the 17. They're going to switch back to the bottom with you. Watch them going to the middle. Outside bottom 32. White flag.
White flag under green. Next flag will end the race.
Wrecking behind Chase Elliott.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You took the white. 12 closing to you quick. Top. He's locked up with you.
Ryan Newman to the lead in the Daytona 500.
Drafting help from Ryan Blaney.
Let us go push you.
Denny Hamlin is back to third. Chris Buescher fourth. Does anybody have anything left for the race?
Oh, my heart's pumping. I can't tell if Newman's going to crash or not, or if that already happened in the season, you know.
Going towards the top. Going back to the bottom. Back to the top.
Checkered flag is waving
Oh no, here we go.
Who will get here first? Newman down, he's going to get turned.
Fuck.
Denny Hamlin.
Fuck.
Denny Hamlin will go back to back. Hell yeah! We got it!
So they're super stoked. Oh,
Back on the record, big time on the front stretch.
holy mackerel.
Record big.
Holy mackerel.
Big wreck in front of you. Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Man, he's travelled 100 feet in the air.
Love me. You alright, buddy? You okay? Yeah.
Look how far he travels in the fucking air. Airborne there, right? Hits the ground again. Collected by the car. Let's count it out.
Oh my God. I don't know how I finished, but he went right. Love me. You alright, buddy?
Fuck.
Yeah, good. Wow. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Talk to us when you can.
Yeah.
Talk to me when you can, buddy. Talk to me when you can, buddy.
Oh man, imagine just.
All the people were in the way. I can't see. He hit hard. I don't know if he's okay. But you know when Newman gets out here. Still on the roof. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Just try to. Special 6. Once he runs me. I just turn him.
Fuck. Man, it just had so much more emotion.
Right now, he hit really hard.
Like, listen to, like, you could make a movie about this shit. Like, there are so many layers to this sport. Every time I think I got it and that I'm into it, like, every time I think I couldn't like this sport more and I couldn't get more emotionally invested into dudes racing cars, you know what I mean? Like, it's just got such an image problem. Like, I understand, like, the whole racial stuff, and I understand the rev head stuff, and I understand the stereotypes that get thrown into it. But these are fully grown men talking it out to each other in the heat of the battle about the fact that old mate, like, oh, I must have wrecked. Like, you can hear it in their voices, you know, like that's an aspect of society that doesn't happen all that often, you know what I mean? Like, there are so many layers to this sport that are just fucking phenomenal, and people go, because it's more predominant in the south, or the southeast specifically, you know what I mean? They're just like, oh, it's a bunch of hicks driving hot rods, and it's just so not right. Like, this sport is fucking amazing. Like, it is rocketing up in my, like, it's definitely hands down my favourite American sport, you know? Like, since I immigrated, like, hands down my favourite sport now. This is fucking
really hard. Has it hurt them yet? No.
Oh, fuck.
Is he okay?
We'll give you further updates on Ryan Newman as they become available to us. So they're working now on helping him out of the car. Denny Hamlin and his crew, though, have reason to celebrate in Daytona.
Did Ryan get out? I haven't seen yet. They're down there with him, but Jason said he didn't say anything on the radio, so I'm not sure. Down there working.
And like, you add the layer of all of this. Daytona's where Dale Earnhardt Sr. died, or Dale Earnhardt, not Sr. I know he didn't like that. I'm a fan of the Sr., just FYI. Like being Julian Luke Centauri Sr. But anyway, I can't decide if I'm going to be Centauri Sr. or Centauri the First, but whatever, right? Moving past that. This is the same track where he died, and everyone was silent the whole time. Nobody confirmed or denied shit. Like, the ambulance went slowly. Like, it would have been eerily reminiscent of that, you know what I mean? And so, like, you can hear in the voices of the people being like, yo, have we heard anything yet? The longer you're not hearing anything, the more they're leaning into, oh, fuck, he's died, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Like, that's... Oh...
Jason said he didn't say anything on the radio, so I'm not sure.
Oh.
Down there working.
Good job, guys.
They're all super somber as well.
Congrats, Ryan, is a guy that's been in the sport a really long time. No matter what, you know, he takes precedence over everything going on right now. I'm hoping all is well with him and thinking about it, him and his family at this point.
Fuck, look at all those flashing lights, man. You'd have thought he was dead for sure. Do you think he was dead? Like, let me know in the comments. Did you guys think he was dead?
But sometimes we are reminded that it is a very dangerous sport. And we just thoughts and prayers right now are with Ryan Newman and his family.
He was sent to the hospital following that, and just 2 days later, we see this tweet coming out from Roush Fenway Racing saying Ryan Newman has been treated and released from Halifax Medical Center. You see him there
Fucking
walking away with his 2 daughters.
It's so great to see that. It just shows you how tough Ryan Newman is.
Didn't he invent some aspect of the roll cage as well? Like, or suggest it, or something?
And personalities in all of sports. Follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
I mean, yeah, sure, they can have the plug. Check the link in the description if you want to watch it without my big ugly face and whatnot. But there we go. We'll end that video there. That was phenomenal. That was cool. I'm going to get into some other radioactives. I'm going to react to some other radioactives as well. But yeah, that was an awesome one to watch. Thanks for suggesting it 9 million times to everyone. That was dope. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm excited for NASCAR this weekend as well. Yes, I'm definitely going to be watching. Don't worry. Yeah, I have people commenting almost every time there's a race. Oh, you watching? And I'm like, yeah, I'm watching. It's a fucking cool sport. I'm watching. You can believe me. But yeah, that was cool. I'm sort of in shell shock at the minute. Like, not shell shock. That's a military term. But like, I'm like, you know, like just, wow, that was a ride. You know what I mean? That was a process. That was cool. I'm glad I reacted to that. That was dope. These guys are my patrons. Please consider becoming one. This video is probably going to get demonetized because I'm pretty sure I said fuck about 17 times, if not more. But yeah, consider joining them. That'd be sick. They're awesome. They're great. I like them. They like me. Things are good. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I hope I edit them and get them out on time and whatnot. I'll see you when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.